Is he gonna wait, cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame?
I remember everyone I killed. Are you sure you didn't kill someone's father or mother? War is a nasty business.
Damn, this wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Right, well, hello everyone and welcome back. I like how he's still got his arm. Like, ha, I'm proud. And he's sitting all bloodied up and in his underwear, but he's still proud. Yes, welcome back everyone to the third part of this Let's Play. Let's use... we need to use 2, 3, 4. 4, we need to use 4 bandages to fully wrap our torso. Boom. That, and if we, yeah, you're not bleeding, right? So yeah, that's injured torso, hunger, Riki, yeah. We need a wash. There we go. Right, and we should eat from the pot. That'll get rid of our hunger, hopefully.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Well,
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
there we go. Right. Looks like Hans is being treated. Oh, let's go see if this guy's got any. Yeah, he's got some stuff with blood on it. But we could take everything. Oh, we should have taken his bandages first. Take everything. So, we can see now. So there's the tunic she gave us. He had a gambeson, so it's a wee bit of armour. Beggar's hoses. Vagrant's boots. A hunter's belt. Oh. Equipping a pouch, open slots. Oh, okay, that's new. Belts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can have several weapons. So we've got a hunter's belt. Ah, it's the gambeson or the tunic. They take up the same slot. Okay, well, this one's got actual armour, I think. 23. Is that 3? Main stat, yeah. 4. I could put this into offhand 2. Offhand slot 2. Oh no, it just goes here. Ah, okay. Ah, so it doesn't take up a slot. Okay, yeah, I think the old game did that as well. It had its own unique slot for it. You know, I wish we used up those bandages first. Right, let's get washed and wash all this blood off of all his equipment too. So we can see that's worth 1 bronze, I think? Is that worth... What's this money symbol beside it? Like, is there a value price? That's worth 3.9. This is worth 32. This is worth 27. So what is this? I'm seeing it as a... I don't know what this is. Maybe it's condition? Right, let's wash anyway. So now, see, we got rid of Stinky, we got rid of the blood from all the clothes. We're looking a little bit more noble. And we're not really noble, but you know what I mean.
Did what you asked?
And you didn't faint, what? while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So
Killer
consider
cure.
yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Right. We've got enough survival to say that I know about the herbs, so let's do that one.
Pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Gross wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has
Derp.
a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. Bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
I learned something there. In the last game, is where I want to just change my sound settings a wee bit, because I think it's just a tad, I'm a tad too high. There we go. Oh, resume. Take the spade. I learned that the game's telling me about the map. That in the old game, it was always a good idea to choose the option that required a skill, a certain amount of skill. And I thought, oh, it's the start of the game, having 5 in the skill, basically everyone should have that, right? But maybe they're just teaching you that those are the good options. No, what that was teaching you there is just because it had the skill doesn't mean it's the good option. Right. There's the spade there. We got the spade. Let's grab you. Come here, you. Alright, let's go to the stream. Oh, we're starting to get hungry again. Didn't that guy have some food on him? Yep. Right, we'll eat these ones first. I'm trying to eat it. Let's eat a carrot as well. Just nom, 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 nom. There we go. Our health went up a wee bit there with that, because we're no longer hungry. Right. Seen the little blue flower.
Shit. Shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Right. And start digging. Where'd he go? There it is. I think my character's getting tired. Oh, that's... There we go. Job's done. Close enough, his feet can be hanging out. After a bit of arduous work. Hey! Right. Let me just check, see, is that tired? Riki, notice, yeah, I'm Riki again, yeah. Now, we need to go here, pick sage. Yeah, we need to go pick some stuff. Is this path lead us that way? It looks like it's along the cliff. We need to get up the cliff. Yeah, it'd be better to go back, it looks like, according to the map. Looks like there's a way up and around there. We're starting to get hungry again. Should we get washed now? Or no, we'll get washed when we get back. Is that Mutt? No, it's Growler. I was going to say, I thought Mutt was white. I thought Mutt was white.
Shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Let's keep on looking. Frames feel like they're worse than they are. According to my thing at the top, it's constant 30. It's not going up, not going down. I may need to look into the settings, see how I get that sorted. Right. Chamomile, gather.
That's it. Chamomile.
I heard my stomach rumbling. Right. There we go, sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go. Right. I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I'm going to gather lots because wouldn't be surprised if she does like a little crafting tutorial where I have to make it, because that's just how games work. And I want enough to make extra, so I've got some to sell when I go back to back to a town. Right. And I wouldn't be surprised. Is there not there's the herb skill. So we're probably getting some experience in this too. Alchemy, survival. Yeah, we're getting. It's a survival. Gathering herbs will also be quicker and using faster. Travel will make it.
I feel quite hungry.
I feel quite hungry. So this is also getting our survival skill up. So as we say, it has big influences on our fast travel, so let's just grab all we can. Well, not all we can. I'm not going to spend much longer grabbing stuff. It looks like there's lots. wee bit more. A wee bit more. I was hoping just to get survival to ding once. Come on, survival. Come on, survival. Ding. Ding, survival, ding. Oh, sun just dinged. Yeah, survival dinged. Yay. Brilliant. Down we go. Then we'll get washed. We'll get something to eat.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Oh no, not again.
What would have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. I've got a torch. I've got a spade. Can you use a spade as a weapon? Nope, I don't think you could. Technically you could, but... Ah! Aha! There's an axe right there. I thought there'd be a one somewhere.
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgo's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Oh, shouldn't all his people have waffen rocks and shields with his colours?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Berghoff, then we're from fucking Berghoff. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was treating two fellas from Shelley-off, what got badly beaten up in a brawl in the tavern there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. I treated them and they went on their way. Go and ask in Shelley-off about them.
We'll see about that. Now move! I'll have a look inside.
Better not go in there. There's a fellow from Tachov lying there with dysentery. Unless you like to be lying for weeks in a pool of bloody mucus that's coming out of you both ends at once.
Oi! Oi! Alright then, we'll skip the search. But if you're lying, there'll be hell to pay. Cosley, you keep watch over there. I'll have a little look around.
Can he see me? Can he not see me? It keeps coming up slightly at the top.
You fucking hear me? Tell me what you want here, or you'll see. Ah!
Right, one down. Let's get the other one.
Get ready to face your
Before he gets his weapon out.
Get ready to face your maker. No, I'm done with this.
Oh, catch him! Catch him! Ah, he's gonna get away. I'm not fast at the moment. Ah, trudge. That's not good for the old lady. That's really not good. Before we... Well, this old lady's probably gonna die now thanks to us. That's not good. Door chest and keys. Blacksmith's kit. Nice. Yeah, let's just take everything. Oh, wrong thing. Beggar's Hood is worse than ours. Worse. Worse. There we go. They're slightly better though. Let's have a quick wash. They're as clean as you can get in a trough. Where'd the old lady go? Where's the old lady?
Seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Ah, she's right there.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his weapon rocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try.
I don't know how.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
I remember learning to read in the first game. That was a fun section of the game. You had to go out your way and do it as a side quest, didn't you? What is that? Damaged armor. Yeah, he had a blacksmith's kit. Oh, we can repair the axe. Did we? You don't have anything you can repair this kit? Yeah, the axe we've repaired. But I thought we'd probably need tailoring for.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get...
Right, time to do some alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book.
Yep, we've already got it.
What you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
2 chamomile, 1 sage. So we need to put the chamomile in the pot is step 1. Wait times 1. Put the sage in the pot for brew. So between, you can flip through the pages. There is no thing. So if we go to Q to go to herbs,
You must have read it by now, surely.
your recipes, R to the table. So remember that. Chamomile is step 1. Wait times 1. Sage. That's quite simple.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wait, what? There was a base? Ooh. I see a symbol, which I think I see. Wine, water. Let's see. Read. You'll need 2 handfuls of chamomile and 1 handful of sage. That's the chamomile. Boil for 1 turn. Grains of sage.
What's taking you so long, lad? You've got the pitchers there on the shelf on the left.
Yeah, but
Just
what?
pick the right one.
Yeah, but I see the symbol. I see it towards there, beside the sage. But right to the table. Right, it's like a upside down triangle with a line towards the top. But I can't make out in this light which one's that. Right, so they're the right ways. I think it's wine. Can I get? Is there a T? Is there a D? Does it give me a here? Aha! Here we can see the 4 here. Hey, I can actually see it here. Because that was my problem. So it is wine. So it's wine. Pour wine.
Have you poured it in?
For knowing it off by heart, you think she could have at least had one voice line. I was like, oh, it's wine.
What did
Oh, but
you
then
pour
again.
in there?
Wide, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it.
Ah.
By moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
E moved down.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1. Throw in. 1. Throw in.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has
Move
dried
down.
out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
I took too long to turn this thing there, it looks like. And then
All right. Now,
1 handful of
take
sage.
1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Pesto. Come here.
found it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
There's one.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
We've made 2. Okay. Let's try that again without her tutorial. So, oh no, wait, nope, it's not letting me do anything else now. I've just got to escape leave. Okay.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
You're not worried about those guys coming back. And what about the second body? Hunting sword. Oh, hello.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Put that there. Why can I not? Hunting sword. There we go. And let's see if we can repair it with that. Lovely. That blacksmith's kit's doing lovely for us. It still does less damage than the axe. Can we see more information on it? Ah, here we go. Min agility, so we're not actually meant to be agile enough to use the hunting sword. We need to get our agility up to use it properly. And the axe is the opposite. It needs the strength. We've got enough strength, which is why the axe is better. Yeah, we're probably better off using the axe for now. Till we at least get that agility up. But we can see stab damage, 42, 48, 18. Then it's 0, 50, and 25. Defense is 74. Defense is 80. You can see durability, you can see other stats here. And how valuable is the hunting sword's worth a lot more. Right. Let's... Ooh, I would not want to sleep on that bed. It's still full of blood. Alright, let's get a good 12 hours sleep. No.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
It's doing that glitch again.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell! Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
This must be the daughter. Teresa 2.0 maybe?
Dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Right. Increases Hennery also give you perk points. You can use them. So, yeah, we've got one perk point to spend. We've got one in strength and one in agility to spend too. So we got charming man and opportunist. Yeah, let's go for charming. There we go. I forgot about perk points. Oh. We got one in strength as well, and then you get them in everything like craftsmanship. There's one. Razor sharp. Anyone who doesn't retain higher sharp and aware in the grindstone condition. Boots. Your boots. You're sprinting across the hair for less stamina, and you can. Well fitted armor and clothing. You repair yourself. Armor's kit will make less noise when worn. Kind of want all these, but let's just start off with well fitted. Alright, let's close that down. Horsemanship. Let's take a look. See here, we've got saddler. Repairs with the cobbler's kit are 20% more efficient. Additionally, you know pouches and satchels have a 1+ bonus on the thief skill of your pockets. Knight's training melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina and will be harder for your enemies to unseat you. You know what, let's try and get that. Because I don't know, Knight, there wasn't much. Mounted combat wasn't the greatest in the last game. We're definitely going to try it again this game, see if it's any better. Right, let's take a look at stealth. We've got a perk point here. We've got stealth, scale, and takedown. If you have a dagger equipped, you can perform a stealth kill maneuver. You have to do a sneak up behind them and stealth takedown. You can stealthily knock people out to do this. Sneak up behind a victim, indicate chokeholds. Okay. Oh, we've already got both of them. Okay. And we've got Bushman or one way or another. When moving in bushes, one way or another. Opponent defense. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. It will make it easier to defeat them conventionally. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. You know, let's go for Bushman first and foremost. One way or another, yeah. This sounds like it's good as well, but we'll see what we'll unlock as we get to higher levels. Right. Survival, we've got a perk point in here, we've got On the Poacher's Trail and Wanderer. You can sell herbs, game hides and trophies for double the price. Wanderer, the quality of bed increases the higher your survival skill is, but the most this perk will improve the quality of the bed is by 50%. On higher quality beds, this bed has no effect. So low quality beds will still count as a good quality bed. Let's go for that one. Both seem rather... Oh, we got lots of perks here. Right, let's just go back to stats and get the strength one done first. Hard-working lad. If you carry a sack or even a dead unconscious body, the weight only counts as half, therefore it will be hardly burden you, and carrying them will no longer cost you extra stamina. Additionally, carrying capacity is permanently increased by 8 pounds. Train hard, fight easy. Requires a strength... The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon required, you'll do less damage. Conversely, if the strength is higher, you'll do... Conversely, if your strength is higher, you'll do more damage with this perk. You'll reach that state sooner. So, I think that's really good when you're low level, but when you're high level, it sounds like it does nothing. Once you've got your strength maxed out, that's going to do nothing. So yeah, it will make me... You deal more damage, like once, it doesn't tell me how much here is, but like that axe requires 6 strength to use properly. Then when you've got like 8 strength, it might do more damage. When you've got like 10 strength, it might do more damage. It doesn't tell me what the numbers are here, but we'll get that 2 faster with this, if this works the way I think it is. So it would still be beneficial for us to get when we're using our axe. But I think we're going to go for the carry weight one. Because as I said, once we get our strength maxed out, unless there is no cap for that, so a weapon that say needs 18 strength, and you still get, and say 20 is the max you can have, but the extra damage comes at level 22 in strength, that might be where this, I don't know, maybe it will actually make a difference at max level. I just clicked there now, I was like, oh, once I've got strength maxed out, I'll have strength maxed out. Like, I just realised maybe there will be. Right, and agility, what we got here, deft hands, required agility for all weapons, agility. State sooner, a featherweight, fall damage reduced by 30%. You know what, let's go for deft hands this time. So that'll mean, because we need the high agility to use our sword properly, so we can use our sword more properly now, so it's really helping us, and yeah. That should really increase the damage of our sword. Right. Skills. Did we do all of them? I thought we had ones in like horsemanship and all that we didn't. Oh, we must have done them all. Oh wait, this is where we didn't do them. Warfare. Right, so we've already got feint, perfect block, and repose. Head protection. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head deal cost 20% less damage. Steadfast. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% while blocking against all odds. Fighting against superior numbers, you gain a +2 on strength, agility, and warfare skills. Hardened veteran, 10%. Oh, I definitely want that. Regenerate 10% faster, and I was thinking like the steadfast is probably going to be a good bet too. Do we have another point to spend? 6 available perk points. In Warfare, we've got 1 more perk point we need to spend in Warfare. Let's get the blocking one. Because I think we're going to go sword and board, or sword and axe, sword and mace. Right, we do have several options available, so I think we're going to have an axe and a mace. We're going to have our mace for fighting like the other knights, and then our sword for cleaving lightly armoured foes. And we're going to do sword and board, definitely. Because I feel like having the shield to make it easy to block is definitely a very good thing. It's the same in Mountain Blades. I like going that for that reason. Right. Here we have 2 points to spend. So open and strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, i.e. a zone your opponent isn't blocking from, it'll be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Precise strike. When a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill can't free higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but it'll be harder to parry. After performing a sword combo or a master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina and can attack again. Tendon Slicer. Each successful sword combo slices your agility, reduces your opponent's, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're going to memorize some combos. Yeah. Oh, so one-handed sword. So we've got boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so it's basically lower right, lower left. So we've got 2 basic combos. It's just a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 2 very small, simple, easy. Heavy weapons. Is this like axes or... Yeah, that's like our axe. Maybe a good idea to have a polearm too. Maybe we could have like a polearm. Definitely if we're going to be fighting mounted. We do have multiple belt slots. I wonder if we have a back slot. Because in the last game, one of the reasons I like... Shield and spear is a very nice defensive if we want to go full defensive. And the last game didn't really give you that option. Okay, you could pick up a spear and you could use a spear to fight, but you had to carry it all the time. So I wonder if they've changed that in this game. Right, anyway, heavy weapons. Let's see. Shield breaker, sundering blow. We've only got 1 point to spend here. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor counts as 10 lower. When you heavy weapon will block harder if you want to block a shield. Additionally, they'll take time to completely destroy your opponent's shield with your blows. Let's go for the destroying armor, because that's when I'm going to be using that. Polearms. Polearms will take 20. Keeping distance. Blocking with a polearm will be easier, more effective, and you'll cost you less stamina. Yeah, go for that. I like the stamina. Right. After the first strike in combat, your subsequent armor attacks will cost you 20% less. I think that's citizens. The perk will activate after performing. That's also activates after a stealth knockdown. That's kind of cool. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skill counts 5 points higher. Yeah, let's go for that one. There we go. I think that's all our perk points spent. Yeah, 0 available. Good. So we went through it all. Right, let's eat from the pot. Nom 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 nom. Let's have a second little nibble. Nom 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 nom. So we can see, where's our hunger? Nourishment is at 69. Nice. Let's just... 83, that'll do. Take advantage of the free food whilst we've got it.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, There was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I could tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail, whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Safe's coming.
It's not that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Havlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Right.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. We got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Also, I just want to quickly say, yes, this should definitely be a part. We're quite a bit over a part, but I've been getting engrossed in the story and wanting to see what's happening and listening to them talk. Hope you have all enjoyed this. I shall see you all next time. We'll do another part. I'll see you all there. Bye bye.
Thank you.